Hello and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about the 2026 United States House of Representatives elections. So back in 2024, the Republicans won 220 House seats and the Democrats won 215, and you need 218 for a majority. So the Republicans won a very narrow 5-seat majority. Now, in 2024, the Republicans won the national popular vote by 1.5 percentage points, and that's important to remember for later. Now, in 2026, it's supposed to be a blue wave year, or even if it's not a blue wave year, it's supposed to be a national environment that's favorable to Democrats because it is a midterm year with a Republican president. If we take a look back in 2018, the Democrats, they won the House national popular vote by 8.6 percentage points. Nationally, that is considered to be a landslide. And looking forward to 2026, currently in the generic ballot for Congress, Democrats lead by 2.3 percentage points in the Real Clear Politics average, and I suspect that number is only going to grow from here. Remember, back in 2018, the Democrats won by over 8.5 points, and we're less than 6 full months into Trump's presidency. The midterms are 16 months away in November of 2026, and it's likely he's going to get more unpopular than he is right now, and the national environment will shift further towards the Democrats. And there was actually a very interesting poll done by Atlas Intel back in May, and they showed that in the generic ballot, the Democrats led by 9 points. And if you look at the rest of these polls, that does seem like an outlier. But back in 2024, Atlas Intel was actually one of the most accurate pollsters. Trump ended up winning the national popular vote by 1.5 percentage points. Atlas Intel, right before the election, their final poll showed Trump winning the national popular vote by 1 percentage point. So they were off by 0.5 percentage point. They were the most accurate pollster in 2024. And right now they're showing that the Democrats are up by 9 points. Now, do I actually think the Democrats are up by 9 points right now? Probably not. This poll is probably an outlier, but there is a clear, distinct trend. The country is getting bluer right now as Trump continues to become more unpopular and as we get closer to the midterms. So by the time we do get to the midterms, I imagine this number will be at least a 6-point favorability for the Democrats. They'll be up by at least 6 points, maybe as much as 2018 when they were up by 8.5 points. Maybe in a really good year for Democrats, they could be up by 10 points, but that would take a lot to go their way. But let's work off of this 2.3 percentage point number right now. So remember, back in 2024, the Republicans won the national popular vote by 1.5 points. If the Democrats win by 2.3 points in 2026, that's a swing of 3.8 percentage points towards the Democrats in 2026. So how would the House map look if we applied that? Well, what we can do is we can shift the map by 3.8 percentage points. This is the 2024 map. If we put into here 3.8 percentage points and then we apply it, the Democrats win 226 House seats. The Republicans win 209. So the Democrats would flip 11 seats. The Republicans would lose 11 seats. And the Democrats would win a majority, a bigger majority than what House Republicans currently hold, but not quite as big of a majority as Democrats won in 2018 when they won 235 House seats. Now, this is just based off of the current numbers. Again, I think these numbers for Republicans are going to get a lot worse. I think by November of 2026, they'll be losing the national popular vote by at least 6 points, if not more. But this assumes that the Republicans lose by 2.3 points, which is what they're currently down by. And what I showed you, this is a uniform shift where every district is swung by 3.8 points towards the Democrats. Obviously, not every district is going to be swinging by that exact amount. Some districts might, in fact, swing towards the Republicans. We don't know. But right now, the Democrats, they are strong, or they are likely favorites to retake the House simply because the environment is expected to be a lot bluer, and they only need to flip 3 seats to take the House. And if we look at the House results in 2024, what we can do is we can look at the closest House seats. If you go to closest races, and the Democrats, remember, they needed 3 more seats to win House control in 2024. Those 3 seats, the closest races the Republicans won were Iowa's 1st District, Colorado's 8th District, and Pennsylvania's 7th District, which they won by around 1%. So if you were to shift the map by just 1% from 2024, the Democrats would win 218 seats, giving them control of the House of Representatives. And they could do that with the Republicans still winning the national popular vote by 0.5 percentage point. So just a 1% swing would give the Democrats control of the House. That goes to show you how easy it would be for the Democrats to win House control in 2026. Now, if we go back to the 2024 map, let's say, for example, the Democrats win the national popular vote by 5 percentage points. That would be a shift of 6.5 points towards the Democrats. And what would that look like in 2026? Well, let's apply it. 6.5 percentage points. So if the Democrats win the national popular vote in 2026 by 5 points, they would win 234 House seats. The Republicans would win 1. This puts the Democrats just 1 seat shy of how many they won back in 2018. And remember, back in 2018, when the Democrats won 235 House seats, they won the popular vote by over 8.5 points. In 2026, this would require them to only win the popular vote by 5 points. So overall, the House's Republican bias has actually shifted a bit more towards the Democrats. And let's say in 2026, the Democrats win the national popular vote by 8.6 percentage points, which is the same amount that they won by back in 2018. That would mean a 10.1% swing towards the Democrats. So what would that look like? Well, let's shift the map and see. If we apply a 10.1% swing, the Democrats, they win 238 House seats, which is only 4 more seats compared to if they won by 5 percentage points. But still, this is a very sizable, healthy majority, and this would mean the Democrats would flip 23 House seats. And back in 2018, if we take a look how many seats they flipped, I believe the number was around 40 or so. So they flipped 41 House seats, but they did start off with 194 Democrats. This time around, they're starting off with 215, but the point remains the same. The pathway for the Democrats to flip the House in 2026, they've got a lot of various seats they can flip, but if they hold on to all of their seats, they only need to flip 3 House seats, assuming they don't lose any seats that they won in 2024. And obviously, they could lose a few seats that they won in 2024. It looks like the Republicans flipped 3 seats in 2018. So even if let's say the Republicans flipped 5 seats that the Democrats won in 2024, that gets that brings the Democrats down to 210 seats. But if they flip just 8 Republican seats, they get to that magic number, 218. So again, this all leads me to believe that the Democrats could very easily win back the House of Representatives in the 2026 midterms, and arguably they are the favorites to do so. So they are likely to win the House. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a future upload. Please feel free to comment video suggestions in the comments section, and I will see you all in the next video.